Hi everyone, it's Ruby G. Welcome to Truth and Neurons. Today we're going to be talking about the blanket, the bodies and the blue powder. When Ethan Chapin's mother went on record to dismiss rumours of drugs and love triangles, it sounded definitive. A grieving parent shutting down gossip.
Things that are being said are 100% not true. There's not drugs involved. There's not some weird love triangle. Ethan was stayed the night at his girlfriend's house, who was one of 5 girls who lived in the home.
But the police reports tell a messier story. In one supplemental narrative, a witness told Detective Justin Dean she believed Ethan and Xana may have used cocaine. Not a cartel operation, not large quantities, but the presence of hard drugs in the social circle. And then there's the physical evidence. Crime scene photos showing a rolled up $2 bill, a small packet of blue powder, what appear to be driver's licenses, and a calculator laid out on a desk. If you know how cocaine is typically used, you recognise the setup immediately. Yet none of this is highlighted in the state's public narrative. This is important because drug use changes dynamics. It can explain late night visitors, altered states of awareness, and why some witnesses' actions, like the 8-hour delay in calling 911, seem so wildly out of sync with normal human behaviour. Now, add in the pink blanket problem. According to autopsy notes, this blanket was supposedly covering Kaylee or Madison's body. But in crime scene photographs, that same pink blanket appears in Xana's bedroom. That is not a small discrepancy. If it was moved between rooms before full forensic collection, that's cross-examination at best and staging at worst. And remember, there was already body location confusion. First responders initially thought Kaylee was on the second floor with Ethan. Was that just chaos? Or was it because something or someone had altered the scene before law enforcement arrived? So if we layer on top the unspoken but ever-present possibility of interpersonal tensions, jealousy, perceived betrayal, or even an unspoken romantic link, and the pieces start to form a different kind of picture. If there were conflicts, they could explain targeted violences, the varying severity of wounds, and why certain victims were found in unusual positions. You have documented drug presence despite public denials. You have a major physical evidence location mismatch with the pink blanket. You have initial misidentification of where the bodies were found. You have potential interpersonal motives that the state refuses to explore. In a clean, single perpetrator narrative, those things are loose threads. In a multiple perpetrator or alternative suspect theory, those things are the roadmap. And if the roadmap points away from Brian Kohberger, that's exactly why the prosecution is ignoring it. That's all for today's episode of Truth and Neurons. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on the ethics of media commentary in high-profile cases. Until next time, keep thinking critically and questioning everything. Cheers, bye.